I hereby call to order the 169th commencement exercises for Averett University. Good morning, everyone. I am Stephen Davidson, the Chief Faculty Marshal, and I'm pleased to welcome everyone to Averett University's commencement exercises. Let's give Professor Phillips and the Averett Symphonic Band and our bagpiper, Mr. Jeffrey Sauer, a round of applause. And please remain standing. Reverend Sean Timmons, our campus chaplain, will now deliver the invocation.
As we begin this morning, I have the privilege of opening us up with prayer. So if you will, please join me in a moment of prayer. Let us pray. Almighty God, our Creator and our Sustainer, we are gathered today to celebrate Averett's class of 2026. They have traveled different journeys to arrive at this moment, and in many ways they have done so together. They have been challenged, they have persevered, and today they get to celebrate their achievements and we get to celebrate alongside them. So God, we thank you for so much. For our students, for their families, biological and adopted, who have raised them to this moment, for friendships and for new loves, for faculty and staff that have seen these students' potentials and mentored them toward success. Thank you, God, for each person who has enabled these students to become who they are today. As we begin this ceremony, bless our time together now, just as you have blessed these past several years. May this ceremony be a joyous moment that highlights these students as well as higher education and its value. Bless each of these students as they become graduates. Walk with them in their journeys. Guide them in their decisions, and remind them every day that they are cherished and made perfectly in your image. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Timmons. Please remain standing as we pay tribute to our country through the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated. At this time, it's my distinct privilege and honor to introduce to you the president of Averett University, Dr. Thomas Powell.
Thanks very much, sir. Stephen, why do we call you, sir? Stephen. Thank you, Professor Davidson. What a great day for Averett. It's a special day, and it comes on the eve of one of the most important days of the year, Mother's Day. So let me first offer an early Mother's Day greeting. And earning your degree, if you are a parent, is special. But I know, as a parent myself, it's a special gift for moms to watch their children graduate. So happy Mother's Day. So on behalf of our faculty, I want to welcome you all as we begin this year's commencement. We've been doing this for at least 167 years. We're 169 years old as a university, and very few institutions, universities in the United States can boast that they have been doing graduation for 167 years. But we can. It's my pleasure to introduce to you members of our platform party, and I want to introduce to you a number of individuals who unselfishly give of their time and talents to lead our board and to lead our university. And I ask you to hold your applause until I've introduced all the trustees. First with us, and we'll be speaking to you in a minute, Ms. Emma Kozlowski, our chair. You stand. Ms. Linda Green, our secretary. Dr. Sarah Colley, chair of our Academic and Student Life Committee. Dr. Lenora Billings-Harris, chair of our Governance Committee. Mr. Michael Atkins, Mr. Gary Collins, and Mr. Hampton Wilkins. Thank you for your service to Winthrop. Please join me in recognizing. Now let me introduce our President Medal recipients, Dr. Charles Majors, Mr. Sherman Saunders, Dr. Angela Hairston, and Mr. Ken Larking. Let's welcome them. Now I'd like to recognize the officers of the university. Again, please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced and I have recognized them collectively. Our provost, Dr. Julie Brown, Mr. Dan Solar, Executive Vice President, Mr. Buddy Rawley, Vice President for Advancement, Dr. Vanita Mitchell, Vice President for Student Engagement, Ms. Susan Nelson, Vice President for Business and Finance. Please join me in thanking them for their good work. And now let me introduce everybody else up here. And please reserve your applause until I've introduced all of these distinguished individuals. You've already met our Chief Faculty Marshal, Professor Stephen Davidson, Mr. Daniel Olasoko, our Student Government Association President, Mr. Todd Yates, District Commander of the American Legion. You met our Reverend Timmons, our campus chaplain, and the person who has the hardest job up here is Dr. David Rosenberg, our professor of psychology, who is going to be reading all of your names. And so let's thank them. You know, the distinctiveness of any university depends on the knowledge, the talent, and the dedication of its faculty. Averett University has a faculty among the best anywhere. Please hold your applause for a second as I ask the faculty to rise and remain standing. Please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, central to the collegiate experience is the quality of classroom teaching, the professional expertise of our faculty, the learning shared among students, and what you do as academic mentors. Your example provides a foundation from which our students encounter knowledge, and from that knowledge, discover their potential to lead and excel. I want you to know that as I've watched you this past year, I know that you set an example of excellence. To all of our graduates, I say this: be like these people. Strive to live your lives in the same honorable way that they live theirs, and do service to others like our faculty has provided service to you. I ask everybody present to join me in a moment of recognition of Averett University's faculty. Thank you very much. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the chair of our Board of Trustees, Ms. Emma Kozlowski. Emma is a graduate of Fordham University, and she earned her law degree from Wake Forest. Emma is not only our chair, she is Averett's chief advocate for everything we do. Thanks to her thoughtful leadership, she sets an example of integrity, fiscal responsibility that's needed by every university. Her leadership benefits everyone: students, faculty, staff, the general public, and most certainly me. And our trustees do this as volunteers. Someday, graduates, I hope that you're asked to be back to come help lead as a trustee. Please join me in welcoming the chair of our board, Emma Kozlowski. Emma.
Thank you, President Powell, for your kind words. What a remarkable day on this campus as we celebrate the class of 2026. In just a few moments, you will receive your diplomas, well earned through years of discipline, effort, and growth. But what you leave with today is more than a degree. You leave with the ability and the responsibility to think. Not just to absorb information, but to question it, to weigh it, to challenge it, and to decide deliberately what you believe and why. Because when you walk out of Averett, you will step into a world shaped by culture, some of it admirable, some of it flawed, and much of it unexamined. And you will have a choice. You can inherit that culture as it is, or you can build something better. You can accept easy answers, or you can insist on truth. You can follow momentum, or you can exercise judgment. You can contribute to noise, or you can add clarity. This is the real work ahead of you, not just in what you do, but how you think and what you help create around you. In your workplaces, your communities, your families, culture is not abstract. It is built every day by people who decide what matters. You will be those people. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, know that everything we do is in service of your success, both in your careers and in the kinds of lives that you lead. We are proud of you. Congratulations, and go forward with purpose.
Thank you, Madam Chair Kozlowski. It's my pleasure now to introduce the president of our student body, Daniel Olasoko. Daniel is a computer science major, and his home country is Nigeria. Isn't it unusual to have some Nigerians with us today? I had the pleasure, my wife and I had the pleasure of meeting Daniel's family the other day. They came over to the president's home, and it was a delight. So thank you for being here. We're all proud of your son. I met Daniel a year ago during my first interaction with the Student Government Association. Daniel is a leader. He has integrity. He impressed me then, and he impresses me more today. Daniel has represented Averett University extraordinarily well. He's an outstanding leader whose contributions have been significant. Please join me in welcoming President Daniel Olosoko to the podium. I'm sorry. To the stadium.
Greetings to the University Administration, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, community partners, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a moment of transition, a moment where everything we have worked for meets everything we're about to become. My name is Daniel Olosoko, and it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, representing the graduating class of 2026. First, I give all the glory to God Almighty, my Creator, whose guidance and grace has carried me through every step of this journey. During my time here, I've had the privilege of serving in student leadership through the Student Government Association, the Afro-Caribbean Students Association, the COGA's Activities Board, the Black Student Union, and the Financial Literacy Club. These roles gave me the opportunity to help build experiences, create community, and represent the voices of students. But if I'm being honest, what those titles do not show are the long days behind them. Days filled with classes, work, back-to-back meetings, followed by events, and an assignment due that same night. Late nights spent planning something students might experience for just a few hours. Moments that looked effortless, but took weeks of coordination, stress, and problem solving behind the scenes. For me, this journey also meant adjusting to a completely new environment. As an international student, I had to navigate how to be familiar with unfamiliar systems, build relationships, and find a place that felt like home. Somewhere along the way, something changed for me. I have a feeling that in both big and small ways, something changed for you too. Because what started as us simply trying to get through college became something much bigger. We became more than we expected. We learned how to handle pressure. Pressure we once thought was too much. We learned how to adapt when things did not go as planned. And we stepped into leadership, sometimes without even realizing it. There were moments that felt like we felt overwhelmed, moments we questioned ourselves, moments we did not know if we were doing enough or if we were enough. But we kept going, and that matters. While we shared this moment together, none of us took the same road to get here. Some built their college experience on campus. Some joined classroom from miles away through screens. Some balanced coursework with jobs, families, and responsibilities waiting for them after class. Some returned to school after years of being away, determined to finish what they started. Different journeys, same achievements. Now, I want you to take a moment. Not a long moment, just a few seconds. Think about a time here during your journey when things did not go the way you planned. Maybe it was a class, something personal, or a moment where you genuinely did not know how you were going to figure it out, just anything. Now think about this. You're still here. You figured it out. That version of you, the one who made it through that moment, is the same person walking across this stage today. That is who we have become. Not just graduates, not just degree holders, but individuals who have proven to ourselves that we can adapt, endure, and rise. We are Averett. And even after we leave this campus, I hope we continue to be A, authentic in who we are, versatile in the face of change, enterprising enough to pursue new opportunities, resourceful when life demands solutions, empathetic towards those around us, tactful in how we lead and serve others, and tenacious enough to keep going, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Now, I want us to acknowledge the people who helped make this possible. On behalf of the graduating class, I celebrate our dear parents and guardians for their sacrifices and dedicated support. Great graduating Cougars. Please let us give them a round of applause. Let us also give a round of applause to the faculty and staff who have helped get us here. To my parents, Deacon and Deaconess Adesoji and Mojisola Ola Ashoko, my sister Eunice Olasoko, and my brother Joshua Olasoko, thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your belief and your constant support, even from afar. From Nigeria, across continents and time zones, over 17 hours by air, you still found ways to be present. Whether it was staying up late to speak with me, encouraging me through difficult moments, or making the sacrifices to support my education despite the realities of exchange rates, your support made this possible. To the Lochman family, thank you for welcoming me and for supporting me and truly making me feel at home here in Danville. To my family, friends, thank you for your support, your counsel, your encouragement, and for standing with me throughout this journey. To Miss Tammy Jackson, thank you for your guidance and support throughout my time here. Your belief in students like me made a lasting impact. To my friends and support system, thank you for being there in both the stressful moments and the ones worth celebrating. And to the organizations that shaped my experience, SGA, ACSA, BSU, CAB, and FLC, thank you for the opportunities to lead, to serve, and to grow. Class of 2026. As we step into this next chapter, there will be new challenges, new uncertainties, and new moments where we may once question ourselves again. But if there is one thing our time here has taught us, it's that we are capable of becoming more than we ever expected. So whatever comes next, walk into it with confidence, because we didn't just make it here. We grew into people who can handle what is next. And wherever life takes us, we'll find a way. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Turn around. Daniel, we've been so impressed with your leadership. We have a plaque that says, "The President, Faculty, and Staff of Averett University honor Daniel Olosoko, President of Student Government Association. Daniel's leadership, loyalty, and hard work have improved Averett University. Given this day, May 9th, 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, our student body president." Let's get a picture. Did they got it?
Thank you.
Now you can go. You want us to hold that for you up here?
Yeah, I'll get there.
Thank you so much, Daniel. One of the things I like to do at commencement is to recognize outstanding individuals whose dedication and contributions have improved our community, our university, our state, and our nation. The President's Medal is one of the highest awards we present and is only bestowed upon exceptional individuals worthy of this honor. This honor to me is all about setting an example. One of my heroes in life is Dr. Albert Schweitzer. If you don't know Albert Schweitzer's life, look him up today. It's pretty extraordinary. But Schweitzer said this. He said, example is not the main thing in life. It's the only thing in life. Setting an example. So our President Medal recipients, there are 4, serve as an example to our graduates, also to our faculty, to our community, and certainly they have provided a good example of leadership to me. Our chair, Emma Kozlowski, will assist me in presentation of these medals, and I ask that our first recipient, Dr. Charles Major, please join me at the podium. I'll need you over here, and Charlie, come on over here, and would you hand the first plaque to Emma, please? And just stand right here. Good, perfect. Charles H. Majors was born in Folkston, Georgia. He earned his baccalaureate degree in history from Auburn University in 1967. Then he had a stroke of genius, this Georgia boy. He said, I'm going to move to Virginia. And Charlie graduated from the University of Virginia Law School in 1970. Since his graduation, he has served as an example of unselfish service to Virginia, to our country, to Danville, and to Averett University. In 1969, he joined the U.S. Army and was commissioned. Recognizing his leadership, he ultimately earned the rank of captain before he was honorably discharged. For 20 years, he served as a partner and ultimately the president of a law firm here in Danville, Clement and Wheatley. And then Dr. Majors was asked to lead American National Bank, which he did in several roles as the CEO, chairman for 30 years. A pretty remarkable career for a kid from Georgia. But we honor him today for his community service, which he has provided with integrity and courage. He has served on the Danville School Board, and particularly note to us, Charlie, you were an instrumental member of our Board of Trustees, and you chaired our board for many years. And in 2002, Averett honored him with an honorary doctorate of humanities. While Charlie serves on many organizations, his one aim is clear. He works to make Averett, Danville, and Virginia a better place to live and grow. Charlie is here with his wife, Carol, and they have 2 children, Elizabeth Leggett and Haywood Majors, who is also on our Board of Trustees. And so, Charlie Majors, in recognition of your leadership in helping to build and sustain a strong Averett University, along with the city of Danville and Pittsylvania County, and for the many lives you have touched and improved, I am privileged to present to you the President's Medal for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Charlie Majors. Now I'd like to ask that Dr. Angela Hairston please join me at the podium. Dr. Hairston is superintendent of the Danville City Schools. Her life has been a life of service and commitment to excellence. And it's all too fitting that we honor her today. She is not only a native of Southside Virginia, but she is an alumnus of Averett University. She received her bachelor's degree in mathematics and business management from Averett. So you're a cougar. Yeah. Later, she earned her master's degree in secondary school leadership from Hampton University, and then she went on to earn her doctorate in educational leadership from Virginia Tech. She's certainly well-credentialed, but that's not why we're honoring her today. We applaud her degrees, but that doesn't quite do it for us. We honor you today, Angela, for the service that you have provided to children as a teacher, principal, and superintendent. important positions of service to others. Your work teaching and leading in Danville, Halifax County, Virginia Beach, Georgia, North Carolina have touched so many lives. Your service provides all children with the opportunity to realize their American dreams. Angela gets the word all. She doesn't say just for a few. Angela would tell you all means all. And that's what this lady has done. You have worked hard to ensure that our schools are connected to our communities and that parents and community leaders are truly partners. Angela is married to Lieutenant Colonel Ronald Hairston. They have 5 children, 5 grandchildren, and 1 due in June. So congratulations. And so, Dr. Angela Hairston, in recognition of your leadership for all children and your loyalty to your alma mater, I am privileged to present to you the President's Medal for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Angela Hairston. I now ask that Mr. Sherman Saunders please join me at the podium. Sherman Saunders is an example of unselfish service to others, especially those with extraordinary needs. Now, Mr. Saunders was raised in Pittsylvania County. As a young man, he was called to serve our country in the United States Army. At his honorable discharge, he was a sergeant. So from now on, Sherman, with your permission, I'm going to call you Sarge. Add sergeant to one of his many titles. So for 42 years, this man, Sherman Saunders, has served Pittsylvania County in the Community Action Program. For 33 years, he was the executive director with a staff of 160 and an annual budget of $12 million. And if you don't know the Community Action Agency, it was fundamental in our country in the mid-1960s as we started to systematically attack poverty. So he and his team provided life-changing services to our neighbors, our friends who are less fortunate or have come on hard times. His team provided the helping hand, the education, the support to individuals and families to help them reach their American dreams. He created opportunities. He was a teacher. He wanted to make America a better place for all Americans. And he taught us to do this with a fierce determination, respect for the person, and to do it with love. For Sherman, it just wasn't a job, it was a calling, it was his mission. So then later on, he decides to come back. He gets elected to the city council. He was mayor of Danville for 8 years, and he currently serves on that city council. He's held numerous positions for the Mid-Atlantic area, serving our nation. He's a man of faith, and as a member of Kentucky Missionary Baptist Church, Sherman has been married to his wife, Sandy, who is sitting over here, and I met her, and he wrote this, 53 glorious years. Is that so, Sandy? Yeah, she'd say yes. And so, Sherman Saunders, Mr. Mayor, Sergeant, in recognition of your outstanding leadership and your service to build inclusive, loving communities for all people, I am privileged to present to you the President's Medal for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Mayor Sherman Saunders. Our final awardee today is our city manager, Ken Larkin. Ken, would you please join me at the podium with Chair Kozlowski? You know, if anybody deserves a recognition for honorable service and for being courageous in that service, it is Ken Larkin. When I first met Ken about a year ago, he told me that he was here to help me and the students of Averett University. He said, "Tell me what you need." Averett is so important, he told me, to Danville, our county, and to Southern Virginia. During the past 12 months, he has delivered in so many ways to help us build a stronger partnership and a stronger university. Ken's migration to Danville has been a very interesting journey. He was born in Ontario, Canada, spent his childhood in Alberta, Texas, Arizona, North Carolina, and North Carolina is where he graduated from high school. He came to Danville in 2013 as the deputy city manager, and recognizing his leadership skills, he was appointed city manager in 2016. And everyone I talk to hopes, Ken, that you'll stay with us for many, many years. Mr. Larkin graduated from Appalachian State University with both his baccalaureate degree and his master's of public administration. He's also completed special training at the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard. He currently serves on so many committees, both in town, in the county, and statewide. He sets a great example for all of us in terms of giving back through public service. And so, Ken Larkin, for serving as an example for all of us and for your work to help us build a strong Averett University, I am proud to present you with the President's Medal for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ken Larkin. In April, we had a special honors convocation, and we recognized 35 seniors at that convocation. But we saved a few honors for commencement. Our faculty have voted on a number of seniors to be especially recognized during our commencement. And I have asked our Vice President for Student Engagement, Dr. Vanita Mitchell, to present these awards. Clap for Dr. Vanita Mitchell. Yay.
No need to clap. Our first award is the Bishop Campbell Award. This award is named for two of our former presidents, Curtis Bishop and Frank Campbell. Both presidents were responsible for successfully leading Averett during critical times. This prestigious award is presented to a graduate who best exemplifies in heart, mind, and soul the virtues of truth, beauty, goodness, and service which characterizes the work of Presidents Bishop and Campbell. This year's winner is Mary Brooke Shelton.
Are you surprised? I think you are.
I was like, why do you know me so well? I know, sure. If you was that bad girl, thank you. Thank you.
Our second student award is the C.L. Davenport Award for Excellence. The award is named for Mr. Davenport, who served as a trustee from 1922 to 1952. The Davenport Award goes to a graduate who combines outstanding scholarship, personal and spiritual development, a concern for others, a respect for Averett, and leadership potential to serve our nation. This year's winner is Nicholas Breen.
Congratulations, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Got it? Our third student award is the Fugate-Crenshaw Award. This award is named for Mary Fugate, former Dean of Students, and Professor Grace Crenshaw. Both women served at Averett for over 40 years and fostered academic excellence and a deep concern for the well-being of Averett students. The student we honor with this award is one who excels in academics while balancing critical responsibilities such as work and family. The student we honor with this award goes above and beyond to reach academic goals with different challenges. This year's winner of the Fugate-Crenshaw Award is ICU J. Davis. I'll ask Todd Yates to join me. Since 1936, Averett University has been privileged to present the American Legion Award. This award is presented to the graduate who combines academic excellence along with the ideals of citizenship. This award is made possible through a generous donation provided by Dan River Post 1097. Presenting the distinguished award is former trustee of Averett University, Major Todd M. Yates, United States Marine Corps, retired. Todd is the 6th District Commander for the Department of Virginia American Legion. The 6th District includes the counties of Floyd, Franklin, Henry, and Pittsylvania, and the cities of Danville and Martinsville. The recipient of this year's award is not related, but her name is Emily Yates.
Okay, so I've got one question now. I've got one question for the graduates. Are you finally ready for your degrees? Let me hear it. Are we finally ready? Yeah. Let's start giving out some diplomas. I've asked our provost, Dr. Julie Brown, to present the candidates for the degrees. Dr. Brown.
Good morning. Will the candidates for the following undergraduate degrees please stand? The Bachelor of Applied Science, the Bachelor of Science degree, our Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and recipients of the Bachelor of Arts degrees. President Powell, these candidates have successfully completed all the requirements for their respective degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. You may be seated. Well, we're going to do the graduates. Will the candidates for graduate degrees please stand? President Powell, as Provost of Averett University, it is my privilege to present the 2026 candidates for the Master of Education, the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Science, and the Master of Science in Nursing degrees. These candidates have completed successfully all requirements of the university and the state of Virginia for their degrees. I therefore ask that you confer the degrees upon these candidates. At this time, will all of our graduates please stand?
Thank you, Dr. Brown. With the recommendation of the faculty, with the recommendation of Provost Brown, and by the authority vested in me by our Board of Trustees and the state of Virginia, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and appertaining. Congratulations.
And now that your degree has been conferred, I invite you to move the tassels currently on the right side of your caps over to the left side of your caps. All right, you may be seated for the moment. The marshals are going to direct you. You're going to come forward and receive those diplomas, and they're going to be announced by my friend Dr. Rosenberg.
Are we ready to do this? I am ready. Before we start, I'd like to actually ask or make a small request, since everyone here I know wants to hear the names of their graduates, their loved ones clearly. May I ask that we hold sustained applause and cheers to the end. That way everyone has a chance to hear everyone's names. If that's cool, we'll do it. We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Bachelor of Applied Science. Nastasia Dominic Barksdale, majoring in Business Administration.
You can clap. Congratulations.
Heather Marie Hensley, majoring in Business Administration. We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Bachelor of Science. Wyatt Edward Acapol, majoring in Communication with a concentration in Sports Communication.
Congratulations. What a pleasure.
Laura Thurman Agner, majoring in Sociology.
Laura, you should get up here. You were running this for so many years.
Caitlin Rose Alperstein, majoring in Coaching with a concentration in Strength and Conditioning and a minor in Health and Sport Science. Zaria Diane America, majoring in Computer Information Systems, summa cum laude.
Look at all those honors. Congratulations.
Harshri Chintu Asher, majoring in Biological Sciences with a concentration in Biomedical Sciences and a minor in Business Administration, summa cum laude, with distinction from the honors program. Braden James Barber, majoring in Biological Sciences with a concentration in Biomedical Sciences, summa cum laude. Elisa Botterman, double majoring, Ashley Botterman, double majoring in Sociology and Criminal Justice and Psychology with a concentration in Biological Psychology and Integrative Health Psychology. and a minor in mathematics, summa cum laude with distinction from the honors program. Harrison Grant Booth, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting, summa cum laude. Jacob Nathaniel Bowden, majoring in psychology with a concentration in human services and a minor in sociology, summa cum laude. Tiffany Lene Boyd, majoring in sociology and criminal justice. Joshua David Boyles, majoring in sociology, summa cum laude.
There he is. Take your time. Just get over here and we'll get a picture.
Joseph Antonio Malik Brandon, majoring in teacher licensure in health and PE, PK through 12, summa cum laude. Carissa M. Breeden, majoring in teacher licensure in elementary education grades PK through 6, magna cum laude. Nicholas Warren Breen, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in environmental studies, with a triple minor in psychology, political science, and communication, summa cum laude with distinction from the honors program. Rebecca Elizabeth Briones, majoring in communication with a concentration in organizational communication and public relations, and a minor in digital marketing, cum laude. Jean Marie Elizabeth Brown, majoring in teacher licensure in elementary education grades PK through 6. Anthony James Brunelli, majoring in sociology and criminal justice. John Thomas Ryan Buckley, double majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology and English and history. Prabjit Singh Chandhok, majoring in business administration with a concentration in hospitality management and tourism, with a minor in sports administration, cum laude. Corey Isaias Chavis, majoring in sports administration. Tia Maria Crones, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences and a minor in integrative health psychology.
That's great.
Matthew Manos Clark, majoring in communication with a concentration in sports communication, magna cum laude. Haley Michelle Clayton, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences, cum laude. Alexia Carol Cole, majoring in equestrian studies with a concentration in equine science and equine management. Nakariasia Arkeona Coleman, majoring in sports administration and a minor in business administration. Brian Austin Coley, majoring in sociology and criminal justice and a double minor in communication and cybersecurity. Christopher Jack Collins, majoring in sports administration with a minor in business administration. Nicole Alexis Cowboy, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business, magna cum laude. Kaylee Jean Craig, majoring in teacher licensure in elementary education grades PK through 6, with a minor in small business and entrepreneurship, summa cum laude. Tabitha Emerald Cray, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science, cum laude. Kanisha Latara Curry, majoring in psychology with a concentration in biological psychology. Anna Marie Dahlgren, majoring in business administration with a concentration in small business and entrepreneurship. Isia Janelle Davis, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science.
Congratulations, buddy. Well deserved.
Lewis Charles Dawson, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences, summa cum laude. Lewis Michael DiUlio, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management. Jasiri Lutalo Dingle, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in business administration. Lauren Emerson Dix, majoring in teacher licensure, elementary education grades, PK through 6.
So good. Congratulations to you. Let's get right in the middle here and we're going to give you this.
Alex Michael Donnelly, majoring in sports medicine, summa cum laude. Samuel Egi Lomenya, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management and hospitality management and tourism. Carter Douglas Leiker Erickson, double majoring in computer science and computer information systems, cum laude. Isabel Marie Evans, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations with a minor in criminal justice, summa cum laude. Anaja Delaney Farrell, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science, cum laude.
Whoa, cum laude. Congratulations. We'll get your pictures.
Maurice Vincent Fowler, Jr., majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science, summa cum laude. Hunter Lee Fulp, majoring in sociology and criminal justice, summa cum laude.
Congratulations. We're going to put you in the middle of us.
Elijah Dean Gallimore, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science and a minor in coaching. Donovan Raymond Garland II, majoring in computer science, magna cum laude.
Congratulations, buddy. Work hard.
Mitchell Lee Gaskins, majoring in computer science.
Congratulations, buddy.
Kaylee Marie Gates, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science and a minor in coaching. Nolan Rowan Growitz, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations. Diego Alejandro Gifuni, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science and a minor in business administration.
A great athlete, too.
Brett Anthony Gill, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations. Carlota Gonzalez Fernandez, double majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in aviation business and business administration with a concentration in management science. Lauren Olivia Gosnell, majoring in teacher licensure, elementary education grades, PK through 6, summa cum laude. Rachel Thomas Green, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science, with a minor in business administration, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Elise Griffin, majoring in teacher licensure in mathematics, grades 6 through 12, summa cum laude. Christopher Gavin Grimsley, double majoring in computer science and computer information systems. Mario Gutierrez Rodriguez, majoring in computer science with a minor in business administration, magna cum laude.
Congratulations. Well done.
Courtney Lee Haraway, majoring in teacher licensure, special education, general curriculum, grades K through 12. Elisa Morgan Harris, majoring in business administration with a concentration in small business and entrepreneurship and marketing, and a minor in studio art. Jacob Stephen Harris, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science. Thomas Haney III, majoring in communication with a concentration in sports communication. Jackie Lynn Harp, majoring in teacher licensure, elementary education, grades PK through 6. Christina Elnora Heffinger, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology, summa cum laude. Vanessa Hendon, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences and a minor in psychology. Aubrey Grace Hendrickson Stanley, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in environmental studies, with a minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Carolina Beatriz Hernandez Ramirez, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology, cum laude. Autumn Elizabeth Hess, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business. Daniel Aubrey Hicks, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science, summa cum laude. Jackson Christopher Higgins, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management. Holly Elizabeth Howland, majoring in psychology with a concentration in human services, summa cum laude. Camille Jordan Humberstad, majoring in equestrian studies with a concentration in equine management. Ella Marlene Jabley, majoring in teacher licensure, elementary education, grades PK through 6, summa cum laude. Mackay Xander Jackson, majoring in psychology. Jacob Luis Jimenez, majoring in sociology and criminal justice.
Jacob, congratulations. Well deserved. Well earned.
Emma Johnson, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in psychology.
Very well done. Well earned. We'll get a formal picture.
Erica Monique Johnson, majoring in psychology with a concentration in substance abuse counseling, magna cum laude.
That's great. Congratulations.
Jordan Xavier Johnson, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences and a double minor in integrative health psychology and English. Keith Edwin Johnson, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and a double minor in criminal justice and political science. Paige Morgan Johnson, majoring in equestrian studies with a concentration in dressage.
Congratulations, Katie. The horse lady. Stand over here. I'll give it a
Patrick Stephen Jones, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science and marketing management.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jarno Mikhail Kalander, majoring in coaching summa cum laude with distinction from the honors program. Annika Simone Kellerer, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences, with a minor in chemistry, summa cum laude. Connor Allen Kubis, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science, with a minor in coaching, cum laude. Matthew McHale Lamy, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in aviation business, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Louise Lang, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business, magna cum laude. Emma Irene Leekander, majoring in sports administration with a double minor in coaching and psychology, magna cum laude. Jacob Benjamin Lemon, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations with a minor in history. Brenda Rose Light, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology with a minor in communication, magna cum laude. Joshua Oswaldo Linares Ambrose, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in wellness and a minor in coaching. Erica Lindstrom, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management with a double minor in sociology and small business and entrepreneurship, summa cum laude. Paige Nicole Mayhew Lamonaco, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in small business and entrepreneurship, summa cum laude. Sarah Hayden Leischer, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology with a minor in coaching, summa cum laude. Ashanti Rainia Major, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology and a minor in religion. Samaya Latreo Mans, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences with a double minor in sociology and psychology. Sophia Isabel Marshall, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management with a double minor in sports communication and digital marketing, summa cum laude. Luis Carlos Martinez, majoring in communication with a concentration in sports communication and a minor in coaching. Madison Molly Masoodpour, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science.
How many names do you have? Congratulations.
John Benjamin Mast, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations, a minor in coaching, summa cum laude. Christy Wiles Mayo, majoring in teaching licensure in elementary education grades PK through 6, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Brianna Ray McCluster, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science. Caleb Drew McCormick, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting, magna cum laude. Dakota Ray McDaniel, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences with a minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Mark Anthony McKinney, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations. Cassidy Ann Merricks, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in psychology, cum laude. Aiden Thomas Miller, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations. Nathaniel Dalton Mills, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science with a minor in economics, magna cum laude. Gianna Teresa Minifo, majoring in communication with a concentration in sports communication with a minor in digital marketing, cum laude. Destiny Bree Paris Kayla Mitchell, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in psychology, cum laude. Khalil Mackay Mitchell, majoring in coaching. Laura Elizabeth Montgomery, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in business administration, magna cum laude. Dayton Rebecca Moore, majoring in teaching licensure in health and PE, PK through 12, cum laude. Caitlin Grace Moran, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology, summa cum laude.
Congratulations. Well done. Yeah, we're going to get even more formal. I know this is going to go on the magazine.
Aaron Mulroy, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations, summa cum laude.
We got to go flying someday. Yeah.
Jaden Alexander Neal, double majoring in computer science and computer information systems with a minor in business administration. Landon Dale Neal, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting and a minor in communication. Austin Montgomery Noblin, majoring in computer science with a minor in theater, magna cum laude. Deacon Isaac Nodine, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science. Cheyenne Catherine Norton, majoring in psychology, summa cum laude.
Congratulations. We're going to take a formal.
Daniel Ilere Ogo Oluwa Olasoko, majoring in computer science, magna cum laude. Abigail Sarah Owen, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in aviation business, with a minor in communications, summa cum laude. Jamari Allen Owens, majoring in sports administration.
And a pretty good athlete, if I do say so myself.
Gina Dawn Parks, majoring in psychology with a concentration in human services.
Gina, congratulations to you. Well done. Well earned.
Angel Pascual Roman, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science. Michael Frank Pellegrino, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science and finance and accounting. Cooper Gray Perryman, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology, magna cum laude. Casey Wayne Peterson, majoring in sociology and criminal justice.
Casey, good job. Well deserved.
Brenda Poulakatis, majoring in computer science and a minor in business administration.
Wow. Congratulations. I am so impressed.
Cameron Jacob Prutzman, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in science. Azael Quintero Valdez, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting, summa cum laude. Aleli Ramos Garcia, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology, magna cum laude. Taylor Emily Ray, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in wellness. David John Reedy Jr., majoring in sociology and criminal justice, magna cum laude. Mauricio Arturo Reyes, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science. Haley Grace Ricketts, majoring in psychology with a concentration in counseling and clinical psychology with a minor in sociology, summa cum laude. Miguel Rodriguez Lamana, majoring in mathematics with a double minor in business analytics and business administration, cum laude. Oscar Alexis Rodriguez Marin, majoring in sports medicine. Daria Rogova, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science. Zyron Philip Rashad Rowley, majoring in computer information systems with a minor in business administration. Lucas Benjamin Rausch, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in aviation business. Emma Page Saylor, double majoring in sociology and criminal justice and computer science, magna cum laude. Brianna Georgette Sams, majoring in sports administration with a double minor in coaching and communication, summa cum laude. Lucia Sanchez Diaz, majoring in business administration with a concentration in management science and marketing management with a triple minor in economics, digital marketing, and small business and entrepreneurship. Kendrick Sasu Chumasi, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations. Stephen Darrell Scarce, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business. Timothy Richard Schwarre, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business, magna cum laude. Ariana Alisa Soldra, majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences with a minor in integrative health psychology, cum laude. Esteban Gabriel Soto Sanchez, majoring in sports medicine with a concentration in wellness. Kiana Janae Spencer, majoring in psychology with a concentration in human services, cum laude. Diane Stuart Harris, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in psychology, summa cum laude. Thank you.
You take your time. I'm going to put you in the middle here. Absolutely. Listen, you deserve it. You earned it.
Giselle Faith Stone, majoring in teacher licensure and elementary education grades PK through 6.
How cool is that? And I'll let you stall. We're going to put you in the middle.
Azaria Brittany Parnell Strawn, majoring in communication with a concentration in organizational communication and public relations, a minor in digital marketing, summa cum laude. Brittany Lee Terry, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting and management science, a minor in mathematics, cum laude. Vanessa Lynette Tinsley, majoring in sociology and a minor in psychology.
Well done, Vanessa. You got the first.
Ryan James Tony, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing management.
And the good
Janelle Bianca Venable, majoring in psychology with a concentration in human services. Hannah Grace Walton, majoring in teacher licensure in history and social sciences, grades 6 through 12, summa cum laude with distinction from the honors program. Sean Lamont Watlington Jr., majoring in sports administration with a minor in business administration. Alexandra Elise Wells, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting with a minor in economics, summa cum laude. Kayla McGee White, majoring in sociology with a minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Tamika R. Whitfield, majoring in sociology and criminal justice.
Tanika, congratulations. Very well done.
Andrew Carroll Williams, majoring in aerospace management with a concentration in flight operations and aviation business, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Williams Jr., majoring in psychology with a concentration in substance abuse counseling and a minor in sociology. Carrie Julianne Wilson, majoring in teacher licensure and elementary education, grades PK through 6.
Congratulations. We're going to make you do the turn. And now we got this.
Emmett Victor Wood, majoring in biochemistry.
Emmett. And good effort, too.
Cadence Taylor Woodliff, majoring in sociology and criminal justice with a minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Emily Grace Yates, majoring in business administration with a concentration in accounting, summa cum laude. Hannah Beverly Zabik, majoring in psychology with a concentration in integrative health psychology and counseling and clinical psychology, with a double minor in English and coaching, summa cum laude. We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kenley Madison Batts, summa cum laude. Melina Jade Brown, magna cum laude. Javion Adante Carter, with a minor in psychology, magna cum laude.
Congratulations. We're going to put you right here in the middle.
Justine Lynette DeShazer.
Justine. Congratulations. Well, you deserve it. 'Cause you
Alyssa Joy Emerson, with a minor in psychology.
Melissa, congratulations. Well-deserved.
Michael Wilburn Gabbard.
Michael, you're the man.
Emma Anna Keith Hewitt. Brittany Nicole Salas, summa cum laude.
Brittany, congratulations to you. Well done.
Mary Brooke Shelton, summa cum laude.
MB, come on over here. Thank you. You're great.
Malethea Charisse Janae Stroud, cum laude.
Congratulations.
Ambler Alba, cum laude.
Another good nurse coming down.
Jody Ann Aaliyah Blake, magna cum laude.
There she is. Congratulations. Look at you in the middle. And now we're going to...
Whitney Raquel Britt, magna cum laude.
Wow. Another good nurse. Is that light up? Oh, wow.
Monique Antoinette Hunt, cum laude.
Congratulations. Well done. Get a formal.
Marlene Victoria Cull, cum laude.
There she is. Congratulations.
James Richard Moxley.
James, we're going to give a formal portrait over here. Thank you. Here it is.
Jula Muni Sam Penrose.
We are going to miss you this year. Oh, come back.
Madison Patrice Stater, cum laude. Jennifer Ray Stilley, magna cum laude.
Jennifer, congratulations. Well done.
Raynalyn Trangia, cum laude.
Congratulations.
Blair Christian Williams.
Claire, we are all proud of you. And I hear you tell some shadows. That's good. We're proud of you.
We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Bachelor of Arts. Hudson McGee Bradley, majoring in History and Politics.
That's it. And a pretty good effort, too. Here, come on in. Right in the middle. This is the fall.
Dallas McKinley Cash, majoring in History and Politics.
Well done. Good for you. Let's get in the middle here.
Tori Lamont DeShazer, majoring in Art.
Hey, do that again.
Jemiah Lauren Harrington, majoring in Art.
Congratulations.
Vincent Joseph Kettner, majoring in History and Politics.
Congratulations. Well done.
Destiny Anye Moore, majoring in English.
Congratulations. We're going to take a moment.
Morgan Victoria Rausch, majoring in English, summa cum laude.
Yeah, Mom. Come on, Mom. Well, you told me. You both of you.
Amelie Cecilia Schroeder, majoring in Communication with a concentration in Organizational Communication and Public Relations, summa cum laude. Tyrell Lamont Smith, majoring in music with a concentration in music performance, magna cum laude with distinction from the honors program. Joshua Robert Von Eyme, majoring in art with a minor in history, summa cum laude. Hannah Lauren Wade, majoring in teacher licensure in English, grades 6 through 12. Hannah Lauren Wade, majoring in teacher licensure in English, grades 6 through 12. Oh, that was you. Okay. We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Master of Education. Tracy Lynn Chapman, with a concentration in curriculum and instruction and ESL. Alyssa Michelle Daubert, with a concentration in special education, K through 12. Ramia Dominique Epps, with a concentration in curriculum and instruction and educational foundations. Clinton P. Henry, with a concentration in curriculum and instruction, endorsement for licensure education. Johnny Preston Joyce II, concentration in curriculum and instruction and educational foundations.
John, congratulations. There it is. Congratulations. We're going to get you in the middle between the provost and the president.
Sydney Cole Lipscomb, with a concentration in special education K through 12, general curriculum for professional licensure. Jamisha Petty Cruz, concentration in administrative supervision. Michael Thomas Roberts, Jr., with a concentration in curriculum and instruction and educational foundations. Brielle Alexis Young, with a concentration in K through 8 mathematics, endorsement for educational licensure. We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Master of Business Administration. Namari Canyon Borders, with a concentration in marketing. Daikeon B. Henderson, with a concentration in leadership. Ira Lee Coleman, Jr., with a concentration in interdisciplinary business. Okay. No problem. Slight momentary pause.
Congratulations.
Ira Lee Coleman, Jr. Nope. Carrie Devon Dickinson, Jr., with a concentration in leadership. Janine Marie Eanes with a concentration in human resources.
Hey, good to see you again. Congratulations. Well earned.
Jocelyn Lynette Forrest with a concentration in leadership.
Congratulations. So well done.
Brianna Sherelle Jeffress with a concentration in leadership.
Well done. Well deserved. Well earned.
Caleb Michael Kimbrough with a concentration in leadership.
Caleb, congratulations. Well done. You deserve it.
Tyler Avery Warren Lem with a concentration in leadership.
Tyler, congratulations. You were a good example for all of us.
Edward Lee Maxwell with a concentration in interdisciplinary business.
Edward, congratulations. Well done.
Katie Gray Moore with a concentration in leadership.
Katie, this picture we're going to take is going to be on a magazine cover.
Look at this. Roland Thomas Norfleet III with a concentration in leadership.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Give him the heart. Give him the heart.
John Robinson Page with a concentration in leadership.
Well done. You worked hard.
Trent Michael Ragland.
Congratulations. You deserve all the accolades that you earned.
Lindsay Elizabeth Sears with a concentration in interdisciplinary business.
Congratulations. What a good job.
Taylor Dawn Sullivan with a concentration in interdisciplinary business.
Taylor, congratulations. You've had a good walk on us. Congratulations.
Tony L. Trammell with a concentration in interdisciplinary business.
Wow, congratulations.
Lee Trammell Jr. with a concentration in interdisciplinary business.
There you go, Lee. Good, good. Here's a formal portrait right here.
Lolita Fitzgerald Walker with a concentration in leadership.
There you go. I love the hat. I love the hat. Congratulations. It's well deserved.
Lakaya Ann Walton.
Guy, congratulations. Master's degree is really earned.
We will now present the graduates earning a degree in Master of Science. Eric Reggie Marks, Applied Data Analytics. I think that wraps it up. Thank you, sir.
I ask that all the degree recipients please stand. Please stand. And now that you have earned your degrees and those have been conferred and your diplomas received, it is my honor to officially declare you now and forever sons and daughters of Averett University. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in paying them a fitting tribute. Thank you. Would you just be seated for a minute or so? I want to recognize a few groups that walked across the stage today, and I'm going to do several, so bear with me. If you're a member of the armed services or a veteran who graduated today, would you please stand? If you're a veteran. If you graduated today and you're a parent, you have a child at home, and you did the fabulous, unbelievable job of juggling family responsibilities with your degree. If you're a parent, please stand. If you're an international student who's at Averett, who just graduated, please stand. International students. And if you were the first one in your family to earn a bachelor's or a master's degree, if first in your family, please stand. Thank you. So this is part of the Averett community. We come from many different backgrounds. Daniel reminded us of that, but we join together. We've got some common ground here. We join together to learn and to grow. We come together to recreate ourselves. We join together so that we can be our best selves. All of you make me very proud. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Buddy Rawley, who leads our alumni office, as well as being the chief fundraiser. If you live in Danville, you know Buddy Rawley. Buddy, come on up to the podium. Buddy Rawley, yay!
Thank you. Congratulations. First, I'd like to recognize we have a number of our alumni board members here today. Could I get y'all to stand up, our alumni board members that are here? So thank you all very much for coming. Well, graduates, today you crossed an important threshold. A few minutes ago, you were students. Now you're an alumnus. That word means more than simply finishing a degree. It means you are now part of a community that stretches across generations, people who once sat where you sat, who carried the same hopes, the same late nights, the same determination to build something meaningful with their lives.